being very disrespectful. I will file a complaint.
I've never been disrespectful to you.
Sir, you are being very disrespectful.
This is all recorded on body camera.
You have pushed this above over a
I have not, sir.
On July 29, 2023, Sergeant Eric McLean of the Seneca Falls Police Department stopped Christopher Welch for a defective headlight. What started as a routine equipment violation quickly escalated into a constitutional confrontation. The stop itself was legally sound under Delaware versus Prouse, but the officer immediately pivoted to asking about alcohol. Welch denied drinking. The officer then claimed to smell something fruity from inside the vehicle.
How you doing, sir?
Hi, how are you?
Sergeant McLean with the Seneca Falls Police. Put you over because you have a headlight out in your vehicle?
You know, I was actually wondering that because it was a little like, you know, it wasn't lit up 100%.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a license on you?
I do, yes, sir.
Where are you coming from tonight?
I'm actually just coming from my house to here to get some dinner.
Okay. Everything valid on your license?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. How many alcoholic beverages you had tonight?
No.
Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to get that.
Oh, I thought you were handing that to me.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. You have the registration for the vehicle?
You know what? I mean, it's legit. I just don't have it in here.
Okay. Is the car registered to you?
I think it's my girlfriend, Jennifer.
Okay. Just want to
it's one or the other.
Okay. Just went to the car on real fast to see, just to verify the headlight is still off. You just stay in the car, just let you know.
Yeah, no problem.
No, you're good. Just the passenger side one. You just stay in the car for now.
Okay.
Take a look at your license.
I think it's under her name or my name. I can't remember which one it's registered under, but
it looks like it's maybe your wife Sindoni. Is that
yeah,
your
it's my
girlfriend?
woman. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're all good. You said no alcohol tonight?
No, hell no. I don't drink.
You know, okay. I smell something fruity. What's that? Is that?
I don't know. Probably my Pepsi or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta take a look at your eyes real
Absolutely.
quick. Absolutely.
Nope.
I'm just looking for impaired drivers.
Oh yeah, I don't take those tests.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I just don't. I don't take tests, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you. I'm trying to make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle. Right?
Yeah. No, I understand. I don't take tests though.
Okay. Why not?
I just don't. It's no disrespect to you.
No, I am performing an investigation right now.
Okay.
To make sure you're okay to drive your vehicle.
Yeah, I won't. I don't take tests, sir.
Why not?
I just don't. I mean,
okay.
I take, you know, I am a law student for one, and two, I just don't take tests.
All right, sit tight for me, please.
Okay.
All right.
What's up, man? Thanks for coming by. So I pulled over for a headlight. I'm smelling some sort of alcoholic beverage. Smells like it's a fruity drink from the side of his vehicle. So I could check his eyes in his vehicle to see if he's willing to perform any sort of test. He goes, no, I didn't do tests.
He's not doing any tests?
I want to see if you get the same odor when you go up there.
Okay.
See what you think.
I'm going to go get my flashlight.
Sure. You get that odor too. I observed him with glassy, watery eyes.
Okay.
So he's coming here to get food, but I'm trying to see if you get the same clues that I'm getting.
How are we doing tonight, sir? Where are you coming from tonight?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer any questions?
No, I'm not.
Why is that?
Because he's trying to give me tests, and he's accusing me of drinking.
No, I just asked you a question, sir, to perform sobriety tests.
I understand, sir.
I'm conducting an investigation right now.
I don't drink, for number one.
Okay.
And you're asking me if I've been drinking, sir.
Right.
I don't drink.
Okay, I don't know that. I never met you before.
Well,
It's just an investigation to make sure you're safe to drive, all right? That's all it is.
I understand, sir, but I don't answer questions. It's no disrespect, but at all, you know what I'm saying, at all.
I understand, yeah.
Senegal, you told your first state
I'm coming here to
police
get
department
dinner
out
for my
domestic
family.
violence.
And, you know, no offense, but I feel like you're kind of coming on a little strong.
No, I'm just doing my job, sir.
Just because a vehicle smells fruity?
No, fruity alcoholic beverage, like I stated to you, sir.
Yeah, well,
you also have wandering glassy eyes.
Of course, sir.
Another sign of intoxication.
And I have sinuses, I have allergies, I also have asthma.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Does that cause your eyes to get watery and glassy?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Because I also have asthma.
Absolutely, sinuses does, yes, sir.
Okay.
But you have no issue, if you're not drinking tonight, there's no issues taking a test.
I don't take tests, sir. I just don't do it, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor on scene.
Do you have a supervisor?
I'm a supervisor working right now.
Okay. Do you have one available?
No, I don't. I'm the supervisor right now, sir, of the shift.
Okay.
I'm asking you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive right now.
I'll exit, sir. I'm not gonna just not obey.
And I appreciate that.
You want me to exit?
I want you to exit to make sure you're okay to drive.
Give me a command.
I'm giving you a law for to exit your vehiel
Yes,
to make
sir.
sure you're okay to drive.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
That's all I'm doing.
Where's my wallet?
You don't need your wallet or anything.
Again, I'm not taking any tests, sir. So I don't know what you're. You okay to put this in my? Is this okay?
You're nothing on you? Nothing. Mind if I get you put back down for
I
weapons
do
drink?
mind. Yes, sir. I don't.
Well, it's gonna be an officer safety check.
I don't comply.
It's just gonna be put back down for our safety. That's all it is.
If you have to do it,
I'm not gonna hold anything.
no,
Okay.
Go ahead. If you have to do it, this is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's for
run a
our safety, sir.
business. I run a local business.
I'm not. There's nothing against you. If you get out of the car, I just want to make sure this is your wallet. That you just put your wallet in. Okay.
I don't answer questions, sir.
I'm just double checking for officer safety.
So, what I'm asking here is if you had any alcoholic beverages tonight. I'm getting clues of
I answered
intoxication.
your question, sir.
I understand
I do
that.
not drink. If you're
Okay.
getting any clue of intoxication, you need to go back to school.
I've been a cop for 8 years. I know what signs of
Sir,
intoxication are.
I'm being honest with you.
Okay. Well, I don't
drink.
I don't know that. I never
Okay.
met you
Well,
before.
I'm being honest with you.
People have told me a lot of things in the past. All right.
Yep.
So what I want to do is check your eyes to make
I'm
sure you're okay to drive.
absolutely not doing that, sir.
Would you be willing to walk for me?
No, absolutely. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I
Why
can't
is that?
believe that you think
No, if you had nothing to drink tonight, this would show that you had nothing to drink.
Sir, I'm not doing that.
Why is that?
Because I do not. I've been through law school and everything else. I do not comply.
You don't comply with the lawful order?
Sir, I've answered your question.
All right. What I'm giving you is a lawful. I'm giving you an
Sir,
order.
I'm telling you, you're giving me an order to take a test.
I'm advising you to take sobriety tests to make sure
Sir,
okay to drive
I
your vehicle.
will not take a test. No
Okay.
disrespect.
We're not trying to disrespect you either.
You are because
No,
you
no, sir.
keep asking me multiple times.
Sir, we have a job to do. Okay. That's all it is. It's no disrespect towards you.
I've answered your question.
We get
sir.
lied to
I will
every
not
day.
take any tests. I will not, and it's no disrespect. I have a lot of friends that's law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? I would not disrespect in that way.
We
Right.
appreciate
It's
that.
just
We're not
I do
disrespecting
not
you either.
take tests. I do not. In fact, I've dealt with you before previously.
Recall when I
I
dealt
was
with
in
you.
Rittmer Lane before you came to my house and asked me a bunch of questions.
Okay.
Also, you know, again.
Oh, was
I
that
felt
about
like,
was that the Uber thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I do
Yes,
recall you
sir.
now. Okay.
And I was more than respectful.
I know
to
you were,
was I
and
not?
I appreciate
I'm a
your
little
cooperation.
nervous because here I am at Burger King, getting dinner for my family.
Right.
You know, and I get nervous when I speak to cops because I just
We're just here to do our job. We're not here to.
get it. But you
Not
pulled
for
me
you.
over for a headlight.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you're pushing it.
I'm not pushing you. I'm just doing an
You're
investigation.
claiming fruity alcohol. You're saying something that smells fruity. So
A fruity alcoholic
there's a million
beverage.
things. I deliver groceries for Walmart, so maybe
Like I
something
also said,
tipped
you have
out, you know
you
what
have
I'm saying?
watery and glassy eyes. That's a
Okay.
sign of intoxication.
Many people have that, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I never.
Just because somebody has glossy eyes doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it's a sign from our training and experience.
Okay.
It's a sign of
and I'm-
intoxication.
Okay. Well. Okay. So what are you gonna do with this, sir?
Just sit tight with this guy real fast.
I'm always there.
McLean requested field sobriety tests. Welch, a law student, declined. Under New York law, as established in People v. Berg, field sobriety tests are entirely voluntary. Refusing them carries no penalty. This is fundamentally different from refusing a chemical test after arrest under implied consent. The officers cited glassy eyes and a fruity odor as signs of intoxication. Welch offered explanations, allergies, asthma, and sinus problems. The officer dismissed them, but under Terry v. Ohio, exculpatory information cannot simply be disregarded. Sergeant McLean then called to request an obstruction charge against Welch for refusing the tests. The answer came back, no. Refusing a voluntary test is not obstruction under New York law. An 8-year veteran attempted to criminalize the exercise of a clearly established right and was denied. Unable to arrest or charge, the officer ordered Welch to leave his vehicle and call for a ride. This constitutes a seizure without probable cause. The community caretaking exception does not extend to pretextual detentions based on subjective suspicion alone.
All right, man. There's no disrespect between me and you. I'm just
understand, sir.
doing my job.
Yes, sir.
You don't want to perform tests.
No, sir.
Which I understand. You don't have to if you choose not to.
And again, it's no disrespect.
Yeah, no,
it's just
understood.
that I know my rights.
Right. Understood. Understood. So I'm gonna write you a ticket for the headlight. Okay.
Okay,
Do you
sir.
mind just stepping back in your car for me, please?
Absolutely.
So I can get that going. Just hop back in the front. Hop back in the driver's seat.
I just want to back. It's so weird. 'Cause I just literally replaced that one back leg.
Right. Okay.
Shit.
But you can do that. You can go home and you can get inside. And you can
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
So yeah.
There'll be a fix-it ticket for the headlight, and then you'll have until Monday to get it fixed on.
Till Monday.
Yeah, because it's usually the next business day. But
now, what do I do with that? Do I bring it to the sheriff or not sheriff?
You can go. Literally, you can go to any. You can go to a mechanic to sign off on it.
Okay.
A law enforcement officer. There's
You're gonna write me a ticket just for that? For real?
We're doing traffic enforcement tonight.
You cut me out here all this time. You're gonna write me a ticket for that?
Doing traffic enforcement, sir.
All right, buddy. What's your name, sir?
Sergeant McLean.
Do you have a card?
I do have a card. It'll be on the, my name will be on the ticket as well.
All right, sir. I appreciate it.
Just give me a moment, please.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
I was calling to see if we could do a possible obstruction charge for not wanting to provide submit the standard field sobriety test. You can't do an obstruction charge.
Kept backing away from me, so I don't.
So did you get? I got a whiff of like a fruity alcoholic beverage
in the car.
Yeah, that's the odor I was getting from the vehicle, which is what I explained to him, and then his eyes were glassy and watery.
And then I couldn't, like, he kept backing away from me when I was trying to talk to him.
Right. Okay.
And then, but he wouldn't, like, I couldn't get a strong enough.
He was also steadying himself on the hood of the car. He was talking to us. He kept touching it.
But his eyes were glassy.
All right, sir. So you got a citation for inadequate headlight.
Okay.
So, you wanted to speak to a supervisor of mine. So
Okay.
I notified my lieutenant on the phone.
Okay.
He's aware of what's going on.
Perfect. Thank you.
So I can't determine if you're okay to drive or not.
Mm-hmm.
So you refused the sobriety test.
Yes, sir.
I told you you have signs from my training experience of intoxication.
Yes, sir.
You have slowed, mumbled speech.
Mm-hmm.
You have watery and glassy eyes.
I know what you said, sir.
Okay, and I
Yes,
smell
sir.
an odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from inside the vehicle.
Okay.
So I don't know if you
Yes,
can
sir.
drive or not. So you're gonna have to call someone to pick you up to drive.
Okay.
Understood? So that's what.
Okay. You want me to call someone right now?
That's correct.
What am I gonna do with this vehicle? Leave it here overnight?
I will let them know to stay here.
And there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. Sounds good.
So that's issue your,
All right, sir.
your license.
All right.
You wanted a business card as well, you said?
I do. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'll grab my phone.
that's fine. Like I said,
Oh, that's all right. We can play this game.
I'm not playing any games,
Oh,
sir.
sir, you're being very disrespectful. I will file a complaint.
I've never been disrespectful to you.
Sir, you are being very
This is all
disrespectful.
recorded on body
You
camera.
have pushed this above and over a
I have not, sir.
Okay.
This is all recorded on body camera.
Excellent. I appreciate that.
No problem.
I have it all recorded as well, sir.
That's fine.
I guess that's it then. Yeah,
All right,
just give me
I'm
your
gonna
number.
give you. Yep. Here's the contact
Card.
number today.
You have a card, sir?
Here's a citation. You have a court date of August 14th at 12 p.m. in the town center
Right.
cross court.
Yes, sir.
For the correction ticket, you have to get it corrected by Monday
I will. Yes, sir.
and have it signed off by a mechanic or a police officer. Okay.
You got it. Yes, sir.
Here's my business card right here, sir.
All
Here's
right.
a citation. Like I said, my lieutenant's been made aware of the
Here,
situation.
Lieutenant. What's his name?
Lieutenant Clear.
Clear. Yes, sir.
He's been made aware of the situation.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions for us, sir?
That's it.
All right. Have a good rest of your night.
So that's how this ends. A citation for a headlight.
Sergeant McLean receives a C-. The initial stop was valid, but the repeated mischaracterization of voluntary tests as lawful orders, the attempted obstruction charge, and the vehicle seizure without probable cause represent significant constitutional failures. Christopher Welch receives an A-. He complied with all lawful orders, declined every voluntary request, and maintained composure throughout. Field sobriety tests are voluntary. Refusal is not obstruction, and suspicion does not equal probable cause. Know your rights.